So you gotta start telling people no, regardless of how they feel.
Because you said I'm gonna give you your money back in 3 days.
I hit her up and I was like, yo, you got that? Her response was, sorry, maybe next week.
I'm expecting to get paid on Friday. If anything changed, you need to inform me. You feel me? Otherwise, I'm expecting that money by Friday. Friday come, I shouldn't have to remind a grown man you owe me money.
People will borrow money from you and then act like you owe them when it's time to pay you back.
If you owe somebody money, pay them back. And pay them back on the day that you said you was going to pay them back, okay?
Because I don't understand why people find it so hard to run back money that they've borrowed. Why? Why? Listen, my man, stop making these people guilt tripping you in asking them back for the money that you lent to them. You understand me? The same money that they were so hungry, they were so desperate for, that, you kindly parted way with. Don't feel no kind of way asking for your money.
If you borrow money from somebody, please give it back in a timely manner. 2, 3, 4 weeks max. Give it back.
I hate when people borrow money from you and you got to track them down just to get your money back. And when you approach them about the situation, they don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
And if you planning on actually screwing somebody over, you'd be better off asking them, can you just have the money? Maybe somebody will just let you have the money to try to help you out.
We are just too old. Like, you should not be asking nobody for money, whether it's friends, family members, your spouse, brothers, cousins, aunties, uncles. Like, there's no reason why you should be borrowing money or asking people for money at this big age.
When they was asking you for the bread, they was so kind, so considerate, so accommodating. But then when you ask them for your bread back, now they so nasty, so rude.
If I let you borrow $20, I didn't give you 1967. Like, you feel me? I'll need my whole 20. Like, for real.
Let me get this right. I gave you my hard-earned money when you needed it most? And every time I walk in the room, you gotta act like you want to ignore me? Well, the asking nicely phase is over. The gentle reminders are done. And the patience I had with you ran completely dry a long time ago. What you're about to watch is what happens when someone finally stops being nice and starts being serious about getting back every dollar they were owed. Check this out.
Oh yeah, and another thing. If you don't have no plans on paying a person back after you beg for their money, you out of there. You out of there. First thing you do is that you want to call with a sad story. Then we listen to the sad story. Then we say, you know what? Yeah, against my better judgment, I'll let you borrow it. Because you said I'm going to give you your money back in 3 days. 3 days have come and passed, and now we're on the 6th day. And I ain't heard from you. Keep that money. You just paid for the friendship.
Girl owed me money once and I called her mom's job to get my money back because she literally was like, I'm not going to pay you back. I'm not going to pay you back. And I was like, are you sure? It's like, I highly recommend you pay me back. What did I do? I went on handy dandy Google. I looked up her mom's first and last name. I found her mom's office job. I called her mom's office. I told her mom, hey, I need you to pay me my money back. Her mom's, excuse me? I said, your child owes me money. Pay me my money back.
I don't know who need to hear this, man, but stop letting people borrow money. Stop letting friends borrow money. Stop letting family borrow money. Because I'm going to tell you how people make you a human credit line. Do what they do. They'll be out ready to make a bad decision, right? And before they make their bad decision, they'll already be subconsciously and sometimes consciously thinking that, I can make this bad decision and squander away this money because I already know I can call so-and-so for some money. That's what people do. So you got to start telling people no, regardless of how they feel, because when you tell them no, guess what they're going to learn how to do after so many consecutive no's? They're going to start thinking about the decisions that they got to make with their finances. And once they learn that, that's when they'll make better financial decisions. But if they know they can keep calling you for a little extra little dollar to handle some business or pay a bill or something, guess what? They're going to keep on doing it. Learn how to tell people no. And then another part that kills me is when they ask you for the money, keep asking you for the money, and then you'll get ready to lecture them about them making better financial decisions, and they'll try to go off on you, talking about some, you either gonna help me or not. I don't want to hear all that. So my thing is, how you gonna get mad at don't nobody want to give you some money, but you don't want to hear the lecture of the person from coming from the person that's good with their money? That don't make sense. Start telling people no, man, or just don't answer their phone or respond, because they'll keep on using you as a crutch. Because when you go back down and you ain't got no money, ain't nobody gonna be there to help you for real. Start telling people no. They'll be all right. They'll figure it out. Trust me, people know how to figure stuff out when they have to. They will.
You don't have money because you don't work. Get a job.
That's not always true.
No, get a job. Get a job. You can't say, honey, I don't have any money. If I had it, I would give it to you. Sounds like some relatives I know. What I'm telling you is people get money by working. By the time you're 28 years old, you should have figured that out. That's how Bird makes a living. That's how my cameraman makes a living. That's how the people that run the lights make a living. Everybody who wants to earn money works.
So I was on the phone talking to my daughter, and I was sharing a story about why I don't lend people money. So if people ask me for money, 9 times out of 10, it's a gift now. Like, I'm not expecting it back. But I thought I'd share the story with y'all. So back when I was in college, this is my freshman, it doesn't even matter. I was a college student. I had 2 kids. My mother had just passed away. So, I'm ripping and running, doing my thing, trying to get the business straight. And one of my friends from high school, we were still really, really cool, had asked to borrow some money. And she never asked to borrow money before. And we had another mutual friend. It was kind of like a friend group who used to always borrow money from me. Like, she borrowed money all the time. And I never had a problem with her borrowing from me because she always gave my money back. It was to the point that when she got paid, she would reach out and say, hey, do I owe you anything this week? Like, she was always ready to give me my money right back. So I hit her up and I was like, yo, is this girl good for it? And she was like, she should be good for it. Da, da, da. I'm like, all right, cool. Mind you, I'm a college student, 2 babies. Mother just passed. It's all on me. Okay. The donut is, that's a story for another day. But $100 is a lot, okay? It's a lot now to a college student in 2025, and the $100 is like a dollar bill. So imagine back then. I'm from the 1900s, okay? This is before Zelle and, transferring money and doing all that. So if she wanted the money, she had to come to me to get it. And I had classes all day, literally from the morning to night. And at night, I had a 6 to 9 class. I said, so I'm not going anywhere. I'm in school all day. You're going to have to come to me. And she was like, yeah, sure, no problem. So she comes, she picks the money up, and she said, I will have the money to you Friday. I said, okay, no problem. Friday morning, it comes and goes. Friday afternoon comes and goes. Friday night comes and goes. And I still ain't heard nothing from this girl. So I hit her up and I was like, yo, you got that? Her response was, sorry, maybe next week. Excuse me? What do you mean?
Me, I started lending out money a long time ago, man. You lend out money, and then they be like, I pay you on Friday. I'm expecting to get paid on Friday. If anything changed, you need to inform me. You feel me? Otherwise, I'm expecting that money by Friday. Friday come, I shouldn't have to remind a grown man you owe me money. Man, woman, child, whatever. You get what I'm saying? So if I don't get it to give, I don't have it to lend. You get what I'm saying? Like, even if I lend on the money, I still won't be hurting. But you ain't gonna know that either way. I don't care if I had $1 billion, man. If I gave you $5, I want my $5. Don't count my pockets. I want my money. And then I'm like, I let them bring it to me. Saturday, Sunday come. I'm like, what? Oh, you forget you borrowed money from me? But you out there partying, popping bottles, and all right, I got you on the Instagram. I got you, my boy. And then when I remind you about the money, you got attitude. That's why I don't let nobody borrow no money.
People will borrow money from you and then act like you owe them when it's time to pay you back. They act so offended, like you're the problem for remembering that they owe you money. They ask for money with manners and then treat repayment like an accusation. Like, if asking for my money back upsets you, it goes to show you never intended to return it.
If I let you borrow some money and you don't have no intention on giving it back, please say, can I have, and not can I borrow? I never understood that. If you know you don't plan on giving me my money back, say, hey, can I have this? Not, hey, can I borrow this? Because if you say borrow, I'm going to be expecting you to give it back. And I'm not going to press nobody about some money that they know they owe me. You feel me? I just don't understand why people do shit like that. And then it's like you're burning bridges that way because now you can't get shit else from me. You can't get shit else from me, so ask somebody else. And then how do you know that I didn't just give you my last? You feel me? And a lot of the times that be the case with people. Like, some people just have pure good hearts and they just want to help other people. So how do you know that I didn't give you my last and I actually really did need it back? Like, stop that shit.
P. If you need to borrow money or need something from your girl, you gotta ask her for it while you're smacking her, P. You can't ask her on a random day, cause she might have a bad day. She might be going through something she ain't told you, then you ask her, and she like, you need some what? All that. So what you gotta do is, while you smacking these folks, yeah, like, yeah, you love me? Mm-hmm. You love me? You wanna be with me? Yeah, I wanna be with you. You still gonna put that car in your name for me? Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Yeah, that's how you do that. You still gonna give me that money. You still gonna borrow that money. Mm-hmm. You love me. I love you. You gonna lie to me? No, I won't lie to you. I won't lie to you, right? That's when you get it. You know what I'm saying? You can't just let her walk in the house from work and be like, hey, babe, you still gonna, oh, she might go off. But while you smacking her, that's when you ask for something. You know what I'm saying? Especially if it's a big purchase, you gotta ask her for that while you smacking her, P. That's the only way. You know what I'm saying? Now, sometimes she'll still do it without you smacking her. But if you desperate and you need this, you gotta ask her while you smacking her. You gotta be dropping it off and then asking her in her ear, calmly, baby, I still need that tax money, baby. I still need that tax money, baby. You got me? I got you, Ray. I got you. Okay.
Hey, bro, you still gonna give me that $100 you owe me today? What's wrong with you? I'm just saying, bro, why you keep asking me about that? Why would you let me get it if you was just gonna bug me to death about it? I wouldn't even have borrowed it if you was gonna throw it in my face. Today Thursday, and you told me last Thursday you was gonna pay me this Thursday. It's damn near 10 o'clock at night. I just figured I'd ask before, you know what, I should have waited to fucking 12. Here, man, here, bro. Here go your money, dog. Here, get that, man. Just, you ain't gotta worry about me asking for nothing no more.
I want to talk about something that is a sensitive subject to many, but if you owe somebody money, pay them back. And pay them back on the day that you said you was going to pay them back, okay? Because what happens is when you don't pay them back on time, you lose their trust and they don't want to give you no money and, let you borrow any more money. So that's on you. And you know you need it. You know you're going to need them again. So pay them back.
Who else noticed that your close friends, I mean your true friends, they don't ask you for free money? Yeah, even if they're having financial issues, they're facing, some kind of problem, they will never ask you for free money. They will be like, hey, can you borrow me some money? After so time, I will pay you back. I'm talking about true friends. They will never ask you for free money. Those people that always come in your inbox to demand for free money, demand for gifts, even some of them will even tell you that they just have a baby or maybe their wedding is coming up. You should support them with this and that. These are the people that don't even check up on you, people that they are not even that close to you. I don't know who they give them the audacity to just enter people DM, they ask for money all the time. I'm telling you, like, I'm confused. Because like your real guys now no go come they ask you for free money because they know what you're going through. They know what you're going through to make those money. They knows your pains. They understand how you make your daily bread, bro. But those ones that don't know anything about you, they don't even know how much you make. They don't even know where you work. They don't even know as in how you manage to pay your rent. They can easily slide in your DM and start demanding for money, demanding for help. And it's not borrow. I'm not telling you, I'm not talking about borrow. Those people that don't support you, those people that don't check up on you, they will never ask you to borrow them money. They will slide in your inbox and ask you to give them free money. I don't know who they give them audacity. I don't know. So this 2026, bro, block such people. Yes, if you want to go far, block them, delete them. I'm telling you the facts. The earlier you know this, the better for you. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, repost this video, and follow my page. Thank you. And some of you will not still support me. You will not follow my page. You will not repost my video. But tomorrow, you will still come and beg for money. That one are your family problem.
Stop lending money to your family members. Like, you are not the bank. You need to let your family know you cannot lend them money anymore. Please. Because when money gets involved in certain situations, it's like relationships end because of borrowed money. Because of the party that doesn't want to pay you back. Now they're upset they have to pay you back. So it's just best to just don't lend money out to people. Keep your money to yourself.
I'm not gonna lie, yeah. I used to feel so bad asking people back for my money. Yeah, my money that I lent them. You understand me? They make it feel like such a crime for you to ask for your money back. You have to remember, that you trust this person and you lent them your money with the intention that they're gonna give it back to you. And all of a sudden, you are now like a bad person for saying, yo, run me back my money that I lent you. Why you have to feel bad? Me also me don't feel bad no more. I don't feel bad no more. Like, actually, I'm coming to you with full force for my money back. You understand me? Because I don't understand why people find it so hard to run back money that they've borrowed. Why? Why? Listen, man, stop making these people guilt tripping you in asking them back for the money that you lent to them. You understand me? The same money that they were so hungry, they were so desperate for, that you kindly parted way with. Don't feel no kind of way asking for your money. It's time we get up and stand up for what is not we, me, because that's me. I do. We don't know about because a lot of people, they're so embarrassed, they're so shame that what, somebody, maybe I've dated this person or my best friend or this kind of a situation, and people feel shame. Me want about my money. Me not shame for ask back for my money. Yeah, me not shame. So uno can't stay the shame. Run me back my money. As some of call it every day.
If you borrow money from somebody, please give it back in a timely manner. 2, 3, 4 weeks max. Give it back. Don't be taking 2, 3, 4 months to give it back. Unless you borrow like $10,000 from somebody and you tell them you're going to pay them back in increments, then that's fine. But if you borrow $100 and you get paid every 2 weeks, give it back on your next paycheck. And if you can't pay it back in a timely manner, communicate that. That's totally fine. Don't just go 6 months without talking about it. Communicate with the person you owe, because it shows them that you care about them and the money you borrowed from them. Otherwise, they're going to feel used and uncared for, okay? So communicate.
I hate when people borrow money from you and you got to track them down just to get your money back. And when you approach them about the situation, they don't know what the fuck you're talking about. First of all, bro, I shouldn't even have to come to you about my money. You should already know you fucking owe me. Second of all, you playing stupid because you know you can't pay it back. And if you can't pay it back, just say that. But if you borrow money from somebody and you got it, just pay them back. Somebody at least got to wait a couple weeks to a month. That's understandable. But if you have to wait longer than a month to get your fucking money back, that's a fucking problem. Like, how the fuck you gonna play stupid knowing that you owe me? Bitch, you asked me for the money. I didn't ask you for shit. Like, you got paid, but you wasn't planning on paying me back. And then when you stop loaning out money to people, they think you stingy. They think you different. No, it's the fact. It's all about the principle at the end of the day. You didn't want to pay me my money, and I had to fucking find you. So if somebody owe you money and you got to track them down, please get your money back. Don't let that shit slide, because people will literally take your kindness for weakness and will not give a fuck.
If you borrow some money from me and I have to ask for it back, you can keep it. But don't ever fix your mouth to ask me for shit else. I put that on Mary and her little lamb, shorty.
All right, somebody help me understand. Why is it that when people borrow money from you, it's easy for them to do, right? But it's hard as hell for you to get your damn money back. Like they come up with 100 excuses of why they can't give you your money back. Why? Why is it? Don't borrow money if you know you ain't gonna be able to pay it back. That's just point blank period. And if you planning on actually screwing somebody over, you'd be better off asking them, can you just have the money? Maybe somebody will just let you have the money to try to help you out versus you messing over a person that you're supposed to pay back. You don't know their circumstances either. That'll get you killed.
And I really have to thank God that I'm blessed to be able, because I cannot imagine asking people for money. Like, I don't know how y'all do it, but like, for y'all to be comfortable consistently asking somebody for money, even if it's just one time, asking motherfucker, oh, can I borrow this until Friday? Can I hold this? Can you help me pay for this and that? Like, I just feel like we just too grown. Like, we are at the age now to where you should be able to pay for your basic finances, expenses, bills, all of that good stuff. Like, we are just too old. Like, you should not be asking nobody for money, whether it's friends, family members, your spouse, brothers, cousins, aunties, uncles. Like, there's no reason why you should be borrowing money or asking people for money at this big age. And then you got to worry about paying them back. You got to worry about them using that in your face later on. Like, oh yeah, you always ask me for money, or this person. Like, you don't want to be known as the motherfucker that's always asking for money or borrowing money and then not paying people back on time. And just, that puts you even further behind, because when you do get some money, the first thing you got to do is pay that person back that you loaned that money from and you borrowed that money for. Like, that's just too much. It's too much. Like, that's why I'm blessed to be able, I'm blessed that I have a job. I'm blessed that I can take care of my own finances, my own bills, my own everything without having to ask nobody for nothing. Like, I will get my ass up and I will take my ass to work every single motherfucking day before I even think about borrowing money from anybody. Like, what the fuck? We are too grown for that.
Charlie, let's have this conversation. If you collect someone's money and you tell the person, I will pay you back, please do well to pay it back. This attitude of owing people, and because you don't pay them back, all of a sudden you stop talking to them, you don't mind them, they send you messages you ignore. It's evil, oh. It's very evil. It's a demonic attitude. You don't know what people go through to get the money they give you. You don't know how they suffered to get it for you. So when they give you some and you promise them you're gonna pay back, please do well. You see, when you don't pay back, what you are doing is that if another person asks them for help, they will not do it because they've had a bad experience with you. Please, I beg you, if somebody lends you money, in the name of Jesus, pay back. Pay back. Pay back. Bye.
I am such a fair credit lender. Like, if I borrow you money and you give it back on time, no issues, I didn't have to chase you. Or even if you couldn't give it back, but you told me when you would and then you did and you communicated before I had to come and ask you, I will always lend you money. I am a firm believer of the village. We are here to help each other. I will give you money anytime you ask. But let me tell you something. If I give you money and then I have to become Usain Bolt to get that money back, consider me dead to you. Because every time you come, I just paid a bill. I just got some tickets. In fact, I'm bankrupt because I'm not going to let nobody make me feel bad for asking for my money back. I don't have that. I mean, I have that. So think wisely when you ask me. Because I'm not somebody that's like, oh, you said you're going to give it back on the 16th and it's the 16th. No, I'm not like that. Like, if the 13th is approaching and you know by the 16th you can't, you just say politely, calmly, nicely, Miss Bellotti, I don't have it and I won't have it, but I'll have it on the 30th. Then once you give it back on the 30th, you honoured your deal. But people want me to run them down. Do you know how much I have to do? Why am I running you down for my money? Why? It's mine. Give it back. So like I said, I'm fair.
Yeah. This person came up to me and was like, I know him. Can I borrow $100? And I'm like, $100? And they like, yeah, can I borrow $100 until next Friday? Now, mind you, today's Thursday, tomorrow is Friday. And they're saying till next Friday because, I get my check, but I got something to do with my check. And if you could let me borrow the $100, I could pay you back next Friday. So with me, you ain't just gonna be borrowing my money just to be borrowing my money so you could go eat out and just, enjoy yourself while I take a pay cut while I let you borrow my money, okay? So I'm like, what you want the money for? And this person's like, well, I seen this bag that I want. It's real, real nice. And I really want to get it. I want to get it, and but I don't really have that in my budget for it this week. So I'm like, well, I don't have that in my budget either. Shoot, what make you think I have it in my budget? I don't have it in my budget. Where you going? You need it to go somewhere? No, it's just in the store right now, and I just want to get it right now. They're like, I just want to buy it. I want it. I want to have that bag. I need that bag. And I'm looking at them like, so you want to borrow my money, keep your money you about to get on Friday, so you could get a bag that you really, really want. So I'm like, I mean, what kind of bag is this? A grocery bag? A garbage bag? I mean, what? No, it's a nice bag. It's really, really nice, and I want to get it, but I need my money for this week, and I could give you the money back next week. And I'm like, if I was in another time where I was always saying yes to people, I would have been like, all right, okay, go ahead, get your bag, do you have fun. And I'm like, no, I'm not taking a pay cut for a week so you could get a bag that you don't need, that you're not taking nowhere because you're not going on a trip or nothing. You're not doing anything. So the answer is no. Now, mind you, they were so nice when they was asking me for this money. Just like people are nice when they borrow your money. They're always nice. They're angels when they borrow your money. But when you want that money back, they start acting just like the pure devil. They don't want to give you the money. I'm going to give you your money back. I'm going to give you, they told you a week and then they give you back. They end up giving you the money back in 2 months or maybe a year. I know people who still owe me money. And I just say, y'all can have it. But no, I said no, no, no. Wait till you get your check and then you can get it with your check, but not with mine. And that's what I'm going to start doing. And I advise you to do the same thing. When people want to borrow your money for foolishness, now if they homeless, they need help, and things are really, really going bad, I don't mind helping people. But you're not going to borrow my money when your money is coming, and then you're going to use my money for something else, and then later on you're going to tell me, well, I said Friday, but I meant the next Friday. Well, I said in 2025, but I meant in 2028 I'll give you your money back. Yeah, but in mind who you're letting borrow your money. Have a good one.
Stop asking people for money and you in a relationship. We don't play that. We don't play that. Where your man at? Where your woman at? My man, my man, my man. Where your man money? My woman, where's the money? Where's the money? You don't have no business borrowing from nobody. That's embarrassing if you gotta go out and ask somebody else for something and you so-called got a man or a woman. I wouldn't even feel right knowing that I'm in a relationship and I gotta borrow some money from somebody. What you borrowing money for? Do that person you go with got you borrowing money from people? Now you got me thinking both of y'all on drugs. And don't let them be living together. You mean to tell me y'all ain't got no money? Y'all ain't saved up, so y'all ain't got no money between the both of y'all? And y'all stay in the same house? Or somebody gotta go. How y'all paying the bills? It's always you got to come to your family members to get money. Do they go to their family members to get money for you? No, because when they do go get the money, it's all for them. They don't let you know. They go get it for them and do what they want to do with it and put the pressure on you to go borrow some money or get some money from your people. And now here you go, ringing somebody's phone, bothering somebody. You got $50 till Friday. I'm going to get back Friday. I'm going to get back Friday. No, I ain't got it. Get your boyfriend or your girlfriend to give it to you. Get off my phone.
It take a lot for me to ask somebody for money because I don't need loan. I don't need a loan, bitch. I need a grant. You're not gonna get it back, okay? That's why I don't ask people. Like, oh, why you didn't ask me? Because you was gonna want your shit back. You was gonna want it back. I'm not gonna give it back. I needed it. Then when I get what it is that I needed next week, I'm gonna need it for something else. You know how the economy is right now. I don't need no goddamn loans. Loan me you will want it back in increments. No, I cannot give it back. I'm not even going to stress myself about it, which is why I don't even ask for the money in the first place. Don't worry, I'm going to figure it the fuck out, okay? If somebody giving me some money, it is a grant. It is not a loan, bitch. And I let it be known. I ain't never asked nobody for money and say, hey, can you give me this? I mean, do you have this to loan me and I'll get it back to you? No, 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 no. Except for the banks. Them credit cards. Okay, yes, I did. But They didn't get it back, bitch. That was a grant. Little did they know, that was not a loan. It was a grant, and I'll just dispute it later on when I get my shit together, or pay a portion of it, percent of it back. Bitch, you're not getting the whole thing. So I'm just shit. This is surviving.
To me, Linda, why is it when someone wants to borrow money from you, it is all fucking. That's how angry I am. It's all good when you motherfuckers want to borrow the fucking money, but when it's time to pay the shit back, it's a fucking problem. A whole fucking song and a goddamn dance you gotta give me. I'm just saying, why? Just pay me back my fucking money. The same way you beg for that motherfucker, you should have the same fucking energy when it's time to pay that bitch back, Linda. Just pay me my money back. I don't want to hear no fucking stories and no excuses, Linda.
Bitch, if you ask about $30 from me and you return it back to me in a Crown Royal bag full of change, I'm liable to wrap that bag around these 3 fucking fingers and knock you upside the back of your motherfucking dry ass sandpaper scalp, bitch. Because at the end of the day, that's not how I fucking gave it to you, so that's not how I want to fucking receive it back in return. See, this is why I don't like doing shit for motherfuckers, because they always try to half step you. Live rent motherfucking free, bitch. That ain't how I gave it to you. And bitch, the day that you say you giving it back on, that's the day I expect to have it given back on. And you could try to go missing on the day that you supposed to pay me too, because bitch, best believe I'm still gonna find your ass, because I got a tracking device installed in that dingy ass bonnet of yours. And what's up with you motherfuckers copping attitudes when y'all gotta give the money back? Bitch, it's my money. If anybody should have a motherfucking attitude, Stank, it should be me. Because 9 times out of 10, you're probably paying me back late any motherfucking ways. Bitch, don't try it. And I don't want to hear no excuses on the day that you're supposed to pay me back, because I didn't give you excuses on the day that you asked. That you asked, that you motherfucking asked. And if I catch you at the mall, at the club, buying sneakers at the motherfucking movies, and you ain't paid me yet, you will end up like Christopher motherfucking Reeves, and you know this. Damn.
One thing I hate is people owing me money. I feel like when you owe me money and you ain't paid me back, that everything you doing in life, you doing on my dime. You enjoying your life on my expense, and I can't fuck with it. And stop coming and asking me, oh, big bro, can I borrow such and such till Friday when I get paid? Bitch, wait till Friday when you get paid. Do whatever you gotta do when you got your own money, bruh. Stop coming over here. I'm not no fucking bank.
And what is y'all terms when people borrow money from y'all? I had somebody, I'm not even gonna say whether it was a nigga or a female. I had somebody, I let them borrow $300 from me. $300. They gonna come back with a computer, talk about, here, take this for your 300. Nigga, what? I'm not taking that shit. Nobody asked you to bring me no laptop. Then it wasn't even like no crazy ass laptop, no MacBook or no shit. It's like a Microsoft laptop. I don't want that shit. Give me my $300 back. Nigga, I lent you $300. You give me back $300. We not doing no $300 for a computer that I didn't fucking ask for. That's why I just stop letting niggas borrow money. Stop letting people borrow money, because I don't know what the fuck be going on in niggas' head.
You know them people you ask for your money back and then they make it feel like it's beef. Yeah, cut them off, cut them off. Like they make you feel like you disrespected them just for asking for your money back. Like they go, here's your little £10.
All right, this time I really don't owe anybody. Got all this money just to spend for me. Hey, you remember them Chick-fil-A meals I bought you the other day? Thank you. Chick-fil-A's not even $200. Remember that time you was in Vegas, strip club, and you needed money for that rent? Let me go and get that. My side chick need her toes done. You feel me? Hard for the money.
For my services.
Services was pretty good, but not that good. I need my money back.
I'm gonna give like maybe a minute lesson just real quick because I'm starting to get irritated myself. Especially when it comes to money. I'm very, very strict about it. I don't play no games. So when you borrow money from somebody, me included, it's not a favor. That's a debt. So you know how when you go to the bank and you take a loan out and it's granted and you pay it back, you don't pay just the principal. You pay interest on top of the principal, right? So when it's person to person, it's still a transaction, still a debt because you're asking them for money. It has to be a collateral in order for it to be a deal. So if you borrow from somebody else and they have to remind you to pay them that money, they have to bypass all your excuses while watching you have a ball on a dime, because that's what you're doing. If you don't pay your debts first, if you don't pay people back first, why are you having fun? I feel like your priorities is just twisted, contradicted. You like that just doesn't logically make sense. So I just want to make it known. I don't do no favors. Even if I don't remind you to pay me back,
It's cause more than likely I don't need it. I really don't. But I gave it to you. So in the back of my mind, I'm watching how you do business. You don't pay your debts. So you're indebted to me. No, you can't ask me for more money. Cause if you do, you're not gonna be even able to handle the interest on top of what you already owe. So see it like that. When you borrowing from people, friend or not, because family or not, because they be the main ones. You still owe them. Treat them how you would treat the bank, because they'll take your ass to court. They'll garnish them wages about it. And I'm the same way. So I tell people all the time, borrow at your own risk, because I'm like that. Let's talk about it, because if you asked me to borrow such and such amount until Friday, and that Friday coming, I don't hear from you, you automatically owe me $20 more because, or whatever the amount you owe, $20 more. So if you ask for $20, you now owe me $40 because I'm adding interest on that shit mentally. I ain't gonna tell you that shit, but when you reach out to me, I'm gonna tell you, like, look, you owe me $20 more because you asked for a loan until a such and such time. A whole another week went by. So you had a whole another week to get $40. Okay? So let's fix the verbiage when you're asking for something. Just say, can you send me such and such for this? You know what I'm saying? Or send me such and such, please, because such and such is going on. I don't have no problem giving nobody no money, but work on y'all verbiage when y'all asking for this shit. You understand me? Because I'm going to be looking forward to getting that $20 back. Might not need it, but I'll be looking forward to getting it back because it's my money. You understand me? And the shit crazy because the same person that owe you some money will let time go by. Like you don't forgot. And be like, acting like they want to be in a relationship with you, or acting like they want to be cool with you, or try to borrow some more money from you. Like, sorry, I ain't forget that you owe me such and such from 2006. I ain't forget. Where is that money at? Don't ask me for a mother thing. Don't worry about how I'm doing. You won't worry about how I was doing. You was taken from me, sir, ma'am. Shit. So let me get this right. You can ask me to borrow money. You can expect that I'm going to give it to you. Then I give it to you with the promise that you will give it back. But then you don't give it back. But then when I ask you for it back, now you got an attitude. How that sound? How you got an attitude that you borrowed money from me, promised you would give it back on said date? Said date has come and gone too many times. And I still don't have my money. So then when I asked you, your response is, ooh, not too much. I said I was going to give it back. And now you got an attitude behind my money. And that's why you don't get. And for that reason, you don't let folks borrow money no more. And if I let you borrow it, I'm just not even going to expect it back. And so, like, for example, if you ask me, can I borrow 100? I might be like, I ain't got 100 for you to borrow, but I can give you 50. Because if I give you that 50, I'm just going to expect that I'm not going to get it back. But we had to get a little bit more smart with this helping people out, because they'll try to flip it on you when you want your money back. And I just don't understand how that works.
Let me tell y'all something, bro. Don't pay me back my money in Cash App. You feel me? Don't do that. Like, bro, if I let you borrow $20, I didn't give you 1967. Like, you feel me? I'll need my whole 20. Like, for real. I need my whole 20, bro. I don't send it back to me on Cash App. I didn't give you $19.67, dog. I didn't. Either you gonna send me back that little bit of cents, that change, or it's the problem. You feel me? So that's all I had to say. Like, nigga, I didn't send you that. Give me my whole 20, man. Shit.
Y'all, why when you borrow somebody money and then you ask for your bread back, they always try to make you feel like you a bum? Like, how am I a bum? Because I'm asking you for the bread that I borrowed you back. Then they start getting mad, having an attitude, like you did something to them. Like, whole time you just asking for your bread back, and it's already like 2 weeks late. But when they was asking you for the bread, they was so kind, so considerate, so accommodating. But then when you ask them for your bread back, now they so nasty, so rude. I don't know, yo. This is why I don't be borrowing people money, because it's just like it starts to become a problem. You start making it seem like I'm broke because I'm asking you for my money back, and then in 2 weeks later from there, you're gonna be asking me for $3.75 anyways. So like, it's just like just don't even worry about it, like, because you're trying to do a thing now because I'm asking you for my money back. Fuck.
So imagine you let your older brother borrow $3,000. He asks you for help. He tells you he's struggling with paying rent. His hours got cut at work. Like he's just struggling and he needs help. You being a good sister, you decide to help him, but you do tell him like, "Hey, I'm gonna need that money eventually. Like, you can't like go years without paying me back. Like, I need you to pay me back." And your brother's like, "Yeah, like let me just wait till tax season. Like, I'll pay you." And you're like, "Okay." Tax season goes by, he receives his taxes, and he tells you that his car broke down, that he doesn't have the money. Next year comes by, and again, the same thing. Something came up and he can't pay you back. So 2 years have gone by. And then you start hearing by your mom and your other siblings that he's starting to plan his daughter's quinceañera, which you're confused about because I thought you had no money, right? So you don't bring it up. You kind of just stay quiet and see how it goes. And then you receive a text, a family group chat asking you, what do you want to be madrina for? Like, what do you want to help with for the quinceañera? And you're kind of like, okay, like, I'm not going to help you when you owe me money. So you talk to your mom about it and you're like, Mom, like, I thought he didn't have money to pay his rent. Like, I thought he needed all this help. And then look at him. He's like planning his daughter's quinceañera when he hasn't even paid me back. The mom's like, oh my God, don't make anything a big problem right now. Like, it's not that big of an issue. Like, you'll be fine. You have a good job. And the whole point is that he doesn't care that he owes you money. He's prioritizing other things instead of paying you back, right? So then you get mad because you're like, it's not about if I need the money now or not. It's the fact that he owes me, and he's been owing me for 2 years when he told me he was going to pay me back right away. And now I see him, doing all this, and he has the nerve to still ask me, what am I going to help with for the quinceañera? So then you decide to confront your brother and tell him in front of his wife, like, hey, you guys owe me money. You guys need to pay me back that money, and I'm not going to, help you guys with the quinceañera until you guys pay me back that money. How is it fair for me to be struggling and you guys over here owing people money and you guys still have money to make a quinceañera? Like, how the fuck does that make sense? So because she said that, it created a big old fight between them. Like, the brother started telling her that she was jealous because her daughter didn't have a quinceañera, and she was just, trying to make it about her when it was about his daughter, and how she was such a bad sister for not supporting him. And he just made it a big old thing. She left, and then they ended up calling other family members and telling them what happened, and everybody thinks that she's the villain. The mom called her and told her, what the fuck's wrong with you? Like, you're making this about you and it's about, our niece, like your niece. It's her quinceañera. Like, why are you trying to ruin it? And she basically gets disinvited from the quinceañera. They tell her that she's a problem, that they don't want her there, that they don't want to deal with her, and they're no longer talking. But the point is that she still wants her money. Like, talking or not, give me my money, right? And the brother told her, I'll pay you when I can. The quinceañera is scheduled to be next weekend, okay? And she is so upset about it because everybody helped him make the quinceañera. And she's heard that he owes other people money too, and he's never paid them back. And she never really cared about that because it's her brother. But now that she's seeing that he's doing it to her, like, it just hurts her on a different level. And she's okay with not talking to them no more. And one of her friends actually suggested that she takes him to like small claims, I don't know what it's called, but to basically sue him for that money. And again, she doesn't want to be petty, but she feels like she has to prove a point. What would you guys do? I know there's a lot of people out there that owe people money or that let people borrow money that never got paid. Okay, there's a lot of people that do that. And like 90% of the time, it's either your close friends or your family. And, I remember a long time ago, someone told me, like, oh, when you let family borrow money, just consider it given. Like, don't expect it to be given back. And I hate that thought process because that's fucked up. Like, if anything, you would expect your family to pay you back, right? Like, I would understand if you let like someone you barely know borrow money. I would be more iffy about them than my family. But if my family, like, I gotta be like, oh, my family's not gonna pay me back, like, that tells you something, right? And don't even get me started on the whole quinceañera topic, because that's a whole other thing. But I feel like if you don't have money to make your daughter's quinceañera, you probably shouldn't be doing it. You know, you shouldn't be relying on other people to help you, especially when you owe those people money. What do you guys think? What would you do? Has this happened to you? Is she the villain? I don't think she is, but what do you guys think?
I got a public service announcement. I just want to say, don't be a hater, don't be a procrastinator, or get to the paper. I got these racks, I got these stacks, and I'm trying to break your mama back when I take my drawers off. Anywho, focus on the bread after she give you head. Y'all know what's going on. Oh, my guy. Oh, what's going on, gang? What's good, bro? You straight? Hey, look here. You know I don't want to do this, but I'm going to need $300 to my next check, bro, and I got you. Real. Come on, bro. Look here, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't like letting folks borrow money, especially friends, because they never pay me back. Oh, no, you ain't got to worry about that with me. Shut the hell up when I'm talking, bro. And let me explain. Now, the last dude I let borrow money, he ended up in the hospital. The only reason why I let him live because we got the same mama. Now, I can let you borrow that 300, but I don't want to ruin no friendship because I know you're going to come up missing if you don't get my money back. Now, to be honest, bro, I feel like people who ask for money are broke bums, but they're just me. But hold on, bro. Let me say a prayer real quick before I let you borrow this money. Lord, please, you know deep down inside I don't want to do this. I don't want to get this dude his money. Please surround me with better friends who don't need me and who are not broke. Lord, I pray that when I give him his money, I receive more blessings. Amen. Now I'm gonna let you borrow it. Oh, where you going? I was gonna let you borrow it. It's cool.
Thing is, I don't know about y'all, but I get so tired of going to the gas station and people standing out there begging for money. Sir, ma'am, gas already $6 a fucking gallon. I don't have it. I'm about $2 away from standing outside with y'all holding the sign begging for money. I don't have it. And then what pisses me the fuck off is 3 people can walk in front of me, pass me, and then y'all wait till I get up there and ask me for the money. Do I look like I'm rich on my damn forehead? I'm fucking serious. Like, y'all might be mad about what I'm saying, but I'm tired of it. Like, I'm tired of it. I'm 3 gallons of gas away from riding a scooter. Yeah, that's what I'm about to do. I'm about to start taking the bus to work, everywhere else I need to go. But let me be quiet, baby, because you know how y'all like to tussle because they can't help it. They going through hard times. I'm going through hard times too. I don't got no money. See, gas high, rent high, my son's shoe size going up, my grandson's birthday party next month. I don't got it. I just don't fucking have it. And look, and if y'all want to tussle behind it, baby, this is the time to tussle. I can't stand when I get to the stoplight. They standing right there with the sign, we'll work for food. Me too. What you think I'm going to work for? To work for food. I'm working just like y'all. Cause if I keep giving y'all my money, I'm gonna be standing out there with a sign talking about something. I will work for sodas and carrots and stuff like that. But let me be quiet, baby. Like I said, you know how y'all like to tussle because you know people out here homeless and they really can't do nothing for themselves. And some of them can't, but some of them people be standing out there lying. Cause I feel like this. If you can stand out there with a sign, you could go in somebody's yard or somebody's restaurant, somebody's store, and hold a broom and sweep around, wipe around, do something, wipe me down. Look, I'm about to be like the Boosie. I pull up to the club, not the club to my house, gas tank on E. Don't know what I'm gonna eat later on tonight. Like, nah, forget all that. Like, I don't got the money. I'm just tired of every time I go somewhere, somebody is just begging for something. Lord have mercy, sitting down some daggone where it's too hot to be begging. I don't got it, you don't got it, we don't got it, ain't nobody got it. Lord, just pray for all of us. Lord.
If a family member consistently borrows money and rarely ever pays it back, how do you handle it? How I handle it is 2 times. 2 times. First time, all right, shame on me for letting you to trust you to give my money back. But I should be able to trust a family member. So if I don't get it back, all right, it is what it is. Second time, I don't get it back. Okay, then we're done. There's no 3 times. There's no third time's a charm. Nah. You say you want to let me with my money back. You don't give it to me. Or then don't tell me you didn't remind me. Why do I need to remind you to give me my money back? That's not a thing. That's not a thing. You should remind yourself to give me my money back. You should be like, yo, on this day, I got you. Cool. I'm not playing chase. I'm not doing that. I got burned too many times. I'm not chasing nobody. Not chasing nobody. And then here's the thing: if I let somebody borrow money, I'm in my mindset. I don't think it's gonna come back to me. That's the way I do. I don't want to be disappointed. So that's what that means. When I let you borrow money, that means I have it. I got money I can just spare, and it is what it is. Do I want my money back? Yes. I will want my money back. I'm gonna always want my money back. But if I don't get it, I'm not losing sleep. Because money always comes back to me, and I find a way, and it's gonna work out. It's me. Look, I'm looking at something helping somebody. The only way I can look at it, because I don't have time to get mad at people because they're gonna be petty like money back. I'm not saying they're being petty either, because sometimes they just can't do it. But don't promise something you don't have. Don't promise something you know you can't get. If it's not there, don't promise it. That's the way I can look at it. But like I said, I let it to you. That means I just have something I can give to you, and I can let go of it. But do I really want to do that? I don't really want to do that. No. I want my money. I need my money. I have a family to worry about. My family comes first. But like I said, if I lend it to you, all right, cool. But I expect you to keep your word. I'm not gonna chase you on your word. That's not gonna happen. That's not me. I don't do that. Just be honorable and say, yo, I got you. Or be upfront, yo, I don't think I'll get your money back. At least you're being honest with me. But don't make you say, oh, I got you. And I'm not playing chase. And don't go hiding. I'm not gonna hide from you. Still cool. But just don't understand after the second time, we're done with the money part. We can still be cool, but after the second time, nah. We not gonna be snare chasing. I'm not gonna get no money from me. So find somebody else.
To the man that borrowed money from me to pay his rent and never paid me back. This man that I was actively talking to and we worked together. Borrowed money from me and you never paid me back, buddy. Never paid me back. Just remember, I know where you live. I know where you live and I know where you work. And I know what your car looks like. But I'm not gonna be your karma. I promise I won't be your karma because I almost was. Almost. But I decided to be a good girl and just leave it to the Lord. Leave it to the Lord, and He will take care of your ass. Karma will take care of you. Amen. Amen to that. And when He does, I'll be right there. You gonna think about me.
Listen, if we're friends and you ask me for money, like to borrow money, I don't want to be friends no more. Listen, I get it. Sometimes the homie's down bad. And in that case, I'll give you money. But if someone asks to borrow money more than twice, you cut off. I don't fuck with broke people like that.
The people who borrow money and don't pay it back, how do you feel? If you had said, beg you the money, can you give me the money? Then we would have given you the appropriate answer. Because a lot of times the answer is no. Because the fastest way that you'll create an enemy is to ask them back for it. Like, when am I going to get back my money? All of a sudden, they got an attitude. All of a sudden, it's a problem. And that's why I don't like lending people money, because I don't like taking a hard line. I like things that keep me soft. When I have to be harassing you, running you down, chasing you for money that you owe me, you make my life hard, and I don't like my life to be hard. And it shouldn't be, because the same energy that you had, the same accessibility when you borrowed that money, when you needed the money, when you would do anything and we could reach you at any time to put that money in your hands or to send that money to your account. That's the same energy. Why your energy change? They switch up so fast. I don't like that for us. Because if you're kind and you're giving, you don't want to be put in a position where you have an adversarial relationship. And I don't want to have an adversarial relationship with you. I cannot be the only one who has this experience. Tell me in the comments, please.
Let's get one thing straight. If I give you money, I do not give a lot of people money. But if I give you money, let me tell you some of the things you can and some of the things you can't do. Starting off, yes, you can use this money for whatever fucking reason that you need, not want. What the fuck you're not about to do with my money is go on a trip, go on a vacation, buy dumb stuff with the shit that I'm working hard for.
Let this be the moment you decide that your kindness is no longer free. Your money, your trust, your loyalty, all comes with standards now. High ass standards. If this video gave you the push you needed, subscribe now because we bring the same energy every single week and the community will have your back. Drop your story in the comments below because I guarantee you're not the only one sitting and waiting for somebody to pay you back while they're playing games with your money. Happy every day.
No fit overthink, oh.